Well, today I have a very exciting unboxing. This is from Fashionphile. It's a Louis Vuitton item. I don't think it's anything I've ever told you I was interested in, probably because I figured I would never get it. I'll tell you what it is. Well, I'll show you what it is, and we'll talk about why I thought I'd never get it and what brought about this purchase. And I'll also show it to you with these 3 different canvases because it is an accessory. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods like this item to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe. Click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is that you get my community posts that show up on your YouTube homepage, and that is where I tell you about deals that I find, coupon codes, that sort of thing, rare items relating to all these things we love. All right, now I have to find my trusty little box cutter, and let's get into this. So this is an item that I guess I had a chance to buy it new, but I don't think I've ever even seen it in person. For some reason, I just never, Fashionphile, I just never, I don't know, why didn't I buy it when it was new? I had the opportunity. But it's a piece that, it hasn't been like at the top of my wish list, it hasn't been something I've been searching for, that I'm dying to have, but it is something that I really like and that would be a very nice piece to include in my collection. And it doesn't come up on the pre-loved market very often. This one came up and it appeared to be in pretty much brand new condition, pristine condition. Price, I paid more than retail for it, but I was willing to do that, and I'll have to look up the price and tell you what that was because I don't remember. But I was willing to do that because it's a hard to find item and it was in such great condition, and I thought I may not find it again. So let's see. Just a couple of sad pieces of confetti. Gray confetti. Have they stopped doing the pink confetti at Fashionphile? Because all I've seen lately, oh, there's some pink, so that answers my question. It's been mostly gray lately. There's lots of confetti that got into the envelope. All right, so the receipt is in here. Got my Fashionphile nail file to add to my pile of other Fashionphile nail files. There's some confetti, and the used is the new sticker. You'll tell me if you know better than I do, but this came with the original box, and they've wrapped it up really nicely in paper, which I didn't know they did. Maybe I've just never gotten an item from Fashionphile that came in the original box. I don't know. Let's see. It is in a Louis Vuitton box. It's quite a large box for the item. I don't mind. I love their boxes. I keep them and I reuse them. And this looks like, this may not have been the box that whoever purchased it first got with the item, because this has black lettering and I feel like that's fairly new. It was blue lettering before. It's not in the dust bag. All right, let me give you a better reveal than that. Here we go. Oh, it wouldn't have come with a dust bag, but it does usually come with tissue paper. So it did come with a Fashionphile dust bag, but they didn't put the item in there. So I'll add that to my pile of, oh wow, of Fashionphile dust bags. It also did come with the ribbon and the little gift card inside, which is probably blank. They usually are. Yes, indeed it is. But it's nice that it came with all this. Whoever sold this item to Fashionphile, perchance they're watching, I appreciate all these little extras. Here is the item. I'm trying to find the center of it. It's a bandeau. This is the, I was going to look up how to say it, Vendome or Vendome. It's V-E-N-D-O-M-E. And I'm going to give you a little bit of an up-close look of it here, but I'll give you the overview now. One tip, when you are buying Louis Vuitton bandeaus or Hermes Twillies or anything like that, one way to get like more for your money is to look for one that has 2 different designs on it, a different design on each side, like this has. So one side has chains and one side has these jewels. Let me show you a few details on it. So the side with the chains has Louis Vuitton on the bottom of each one, and then the side with the jewels has these sunbursts on each one. Let me give you a little close-up and move this thing around so you can see the jewels and the details a little better up close. So I'm halfway through it there, and then the pattern just repeats, so I won't show you the entire thing. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. It's very pretty. I love all the details in this one. The chain side, let me get my hand out of the way for you. And then actually, before I finish that sentence, let me look at it without the lights right in front of my face. Okay, this may be hard to see. It'll probably show up for you on the screen, but let me figure out how best to do this. The side with the chains, so this side here, it's a very dark blue background, a dark navy, and then the side with the jewels is a black background. And yes, this is brand new. It even has, in addition to the fashion file tag that's attached, it has the Louis Vuitton tag still attached to it there. And this is not a bandeau that is still sold. And it did come in another colorway too. It was like a light gray on one side and a light pink on the other, I believe. And I think the design otherwise was the same, just the colors were different. Very pretty. And I'm gonna have to grab another bag because in all the images I've seen, I had it in my head that it was a navy background, like on both sides. I guess I didn't pay that much attention. The Louis Vuitton tag there, the cloth tag on it, says it's 100% silk and it's made in Italy, dry clean only. Honestly, first impressions, I'm not as in love with it as I thought I would be. I don't feel like I want to return it because I do still really like it, but I don't know. I will say this about it. Well, not about this, but about Louis Vuitton bandeaus in general. They're not my favorite. Hermes has the best silk scarves, hands down. Dior is right up there with them, I think, although I tend to prefer the Hermes designs. It's not always true. I like both of them. Louis Vuitton designs on their bandeaus and some of the quality of their silk, for me it's hit and miss. Like this, let me go grab an Hermes scarf and just compare, and maybe you can see what I'm talking about. And also, for those of you who don't know, if you hear some whistling in the video, I have an African gray parrot. Her name is Vincent, and she is in the other room, as far from my room as she can be. All my doors are closed, but you can still hear her, and I do try to edit out as much of that as possible because I know it annoys some people. So the quality of the silk, and I'm no silk expert, but it seems about the same to me. But here's an Hermes scarf and the Louis Vuitton scarf, okay? What I want to show you is all the detail in there, and then you see how crisp all the edges and all the lines are. It's just very finely detailed, right? But look at, trying to find a good example, maybe these charms on the chains. To me, and I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, but it's just not as crisp, the lines and edges, as the Hermes scarf. Let me see if I can hold them side by side, and if maybe that gives you a better sense of what I'm talking about. It's just not quite up to par with Hermes as far as printing, the fine detail. I think that's what's throwing me a little bit about this scarf, is I thought it would be a little more detailed than it is. Because Vuitton does have scarves that are as detailed as this. They also have some that aren't at all. And then the other thing that's throwing me a little bit about this scarf is that the background colors are so dark. I thought they were a little brighter, and I guess that's just the photography that I've seen in different listings for it, that it's been brightened and the whole scarf looks a little brighter. It's still a beautiful scarf, and I want to show it to you against the 3 Louis Vuitton canvases. And then I just grabbed my black Epi Neverfull too, so I'll show you this against that as well. Oh, and before I forget, let me tell you the price that I paid. So the Louis Vuitton bandeaus, the sort of regular plain ones like this that don't have any embellishments, like I have another one that has little metal pieces on it. There are some that have fringe, some that have fur. So just the plain silk ones, they go for just under $200, but I paid a little more than that for this one. Okay, so they had it listed for $285, and I got it discounted. So at some point it had been marked down by $30. So I got it for $255. So I paid about probably $60 over retail. That's not bad for something that's hard to find and that's in brand new condition. Not bad. Okay, here are the 2 sides of the scarf against the monogram. So here's the black background with the jewels, and then the navy with the chains. Here it is against azure. I'll hold it in front of my face so it focuses on the bag. There's the navy with the chains. That looks nice because the azure has navy in the bag. And then there's the black with the jewels. And then I have my Florida monogram chain charm there, so I will put this scarf on the other side. Here there's the black with the jewels. That looks pretty. The damier canvas behind the little lines that make up the damier print, it's on It's printed on black canvas, so black goes well with ebony. And there's the navy with the chain that also looks pretty. And finally, on my black Epi Neverfull, there's the navy with the chain and the black with the jewels. They both look nice. Of course, this would look great with a black bag. Well, of those, I didn't like it with the monogram, but I liked it with all three of the others. So that's good. That makes this a more versatile scarf to wear too. Well, that's my latest Fashion File unboxing. I do have another one coming up. I don't even have the item yet, but it's been purchased. Hasn't shipped yet. And it is an item that was on my 2021 wish list and has been on my wish list for many years, and I finally found it thanks to a subscriber, so look forward to that one. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye, guys.